Hey. Before you scroll past this, let me ask you something. What did you open first this morning? Instagram, Gmail, maybe a news app? Did you notice how every single one of them was trying to predict what you wanted before you even asked? And if you went to work today, whether you're a teacher, a marketer, a lawyer, a coder, or even a barista, I'd bet someone, somewhere, mentioned the same two letters, AI. It's wild, right? You've got half the world saying AI is the greatest invention since fire. It's going to cure cancer, solve climate change, and write your emails. And the other half? Convinced it's coming for their jobs, their art, their very identity as human beings. So what is the truth? Is this actually a technological revolution that changes everything? Or are we just living through the biggest marketing hype in human history? Today, we're breaking it all down. What AI actually is, why the entire world, from billion-dollar corporations to your neighbor down the street, has gone absolutely crazy for it. And what happens when the hype finally meets reality? Let's get into it. AI is exactly that, but for language, images, code, and now, almost everything. A glowing robot with human eyes that slowly turns evil. Or some supercomputer with a British accent that decides it doesn't need us anymore. That's not what we're talking about, not even close. Think of AI more like the world's most obsessive autocomplete. You know how when you're typing a text and your phone suggests the next word? AI is that, but on a scale so massive it becomes almost magical. Here's the simple version. AI systems, especially the ones everyone's talking about, like ChatGPT, are trained on almost everything humans have ever written, drawn, coded, or said on the internet. They're not thinking the way you think. They don't understand meaning the way you do. They are extraordinarily good at one thing: pattern recognition. Given what came before, what comes next? Think about how a central bank works. It doesn't magically create economic prosperity out of thin air. It studies data, models patterns, adjusts dials, and outputs policy. It's not wisdom, it's prediction at scale. And here's where it gets important. For most of human history, the tools we built were physical. A hammer extends your arm, a car extends your legs, a calculator extends your arithmetic. They couldn't touch the things we thought made us special: creativity, reasoning, storytelling, judgment. AI just crossed that line. It's no longer just a tool. It's starting to look like a competitor, something that can perform cognitive and creative tasks we thought were uniquely, exclusively, irreversibly human. And that is why everyone is losing their minds. Alright, so if AI is just a very fancy autocomplete, why is Microsoft dropping $100 billion into it? Why is Google in a full-blown panic? Why is Meta spending billions every quarter just to stay relevant in the race? Let me paint the picture. Imagine whoever wins the AI race doesn't just win a product category. They win the operating system of reality. They become the layer through which people interact with information, with commerce, with healthcare, with government, with each other. Every single thing you do online, filtered through their AI. This is a winner-takes-all race, and every major tech company knows it. This isn't competition for market share. This is competition for civilizational infrastructure. No wonder the money is obscene. But it's not just tech giants. Regular businesses are obsessed too, and for a reason that's much more straightforward. It's not about better, it's about cheaper. AI can draft your marketing copy, answer customer service questions, generate code, analyze contracts, and summarize legal documents at a fraction of the cost of human labor around the clock, without sick days or salary negotiations. PwC projected that AI could contribute $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. That number gets thrown around a lot, but think about what it means. Every business that doesn't adopt AI will eventually be undercut by a competitor that did. And then there's the rest of us. The regular people, the workers, the freelancers, the students. There's this fear, this very specific, very real anxiety. that if you don't use AI, if you don't learn it, you're going to be left behind. Like the person in the 1970s who didn't buy a house because prices seemed high. Like the person in the early 2000s who thought the internet was a fad. The FOMO isn't irrational. The world is shifting and people can feel it, even if they can't quite name what they're afraid of. Okay, here's where I have to be real with you. Because not everything in AI land is trillion-dollar dreams and magical chatbots. There's a famous technology cycle called the Gartner hype cycle. Every transformative technology goes through it. First comes the trigger. People discover something new. Then comes the peak of inflated expectations, where everyone believes it will solve everything immediately. And then, and this is where I think we are right now, comes the Trough of Disillusionment. The moment reality shows up uninvited. Here's a fact that doesn't get talked about enough. 92% of companies say they plan to increase their AI investment. And yet, a huge number of those same companies admit they are struggling to show a real return on investment. They're spending the money, they're not seeing the results. The hype is running ahead of the actual utility. AI hallucinates. That's the technical term, and it's a deeply weird one. It means that your all-knowing, super-intelligent AI will, with complete confidence, make things up. It will cite a legal case that doesn't exist. It will tell you a historical event happened on the wrong date. It will draw a human hand with 7 fingers and not notice. Why? Because it's not reasoning. It's predicting. And sometimes the most statistically likely next word is wrong. And here's the one that almost nobody is talking about. AI has a massive physical, environmental footprint. Training a single large AI model can consume as much electricity as hundreds of homes use in a year. These data centers need to be cooled constantly. They consume millions of gallons of water. AI is not a fluffy digital cloud. It's a physical industrial operation that is quietly eating up energy resources at a scale we are only beginning to understand. So yes, the revolution is real. But the revolution has limitations, costs, and cracks that the hype machine really doesn't want you to think about. Here's the irony that I find absolutely fascinating. They told us AI would free us from the boring stuff so we could be more creative. The robots were supposed to do the laundry so humans could write poetry. But look around. AI is doing the art and the writing, and humans are still doing a lot of the manual labor. Graphic designers are competing with Midjourney. Writers are competing with ChatGPT. Coders are speedrunning with GitHub Copilot. Meanwhile, the plumber, the electrician, the nurse, the people doing physical, hands-on human work, they're largely fine. Reality flipped the script. But here's what's coming next, and this is genuinely exciting. We're moving from AI as a chatbot to AI as an agent. Right now, AI is something you talk to. You type in a question, it gives you an answer. You're still the one doing. But Agentic AI, and this is the next phase already rolling out, is AI that actually does things for you. Book your flights, manage your inbox, research competitors, write, send, and follow up on emails, run your calendar, execute multi-step business tasks without you needing to be in the loop at every step. We're not talking about a chatbot. We're talking about a digital employee that never sleeps, never gets distracted, and costs a fraction of a human salary. They were the ones who learned the new rules and played accordingly. And it's not 10 years away. It's happening right now. So what does this mean for you? What do you actually do with this information? Here's my honest take. The goal isn't to beat AI. You're not going to out-auto-complete a machine trained on the entire internet. That's the wrong fight. The goal is AI literacy, the ability to understand what AI can do, what it can't, and how to direct it toward outcomes that matter. Think about what happened when the housing market changed in the 1960s and 70s. The people who thrived weren't the ones who complained that prices were rising. The investment is real. The people who win won't necessarily be the ones who code the AI. They'll be the ones who know how to conduct the orchestra. how to direct, critique, verify and deploy AI output toward real human goals. You don't need to be a coder, you need to be a conductor. Let me leave you with this. AI isn't going to crash like a country defaulting on its debt. It's not going to disappear. It's not a bubble that pops and goes to zero, but there's something that might collapse, and that's our ability to trust what we see and hear. When AI can clone a voice, generate a face, fabricate a video, write a news article indistinguishable from a human, the information environment we all share becomes genuinely fragile. That's not a reason to panic. It's a reason to pay attention, to think critically, to ask, who made this, why, and what do they want me to believe? Because here's the real question, and I want you to actually think about this. Are you using AI to build your future? Or are you watching the world change from the sidelines? Drop your answer in the comments. Are you excited about where this is going? Or are you genuinely terrified? I'm not judging either answer. I want to know what you actually think. If this video helped you make sense of any of this, share it with someone who's been asking, what even is AI? Because honestly, that's most people. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.